Hello, my name's Todd Lees from Latima Brokerage and welcome to another Pulse Market Update. Now you've probably noticed that I'm not doing a very good job at getting these wires out on a weekly basis, which in hindsight was probably a bit ambitious. So it's probably best we just simply call them the Pulse Market Update rather than the weekly market update. Part of the reason though for the irregularity in the wires is that there has been very little trade activity across most of the major pulses, and therefore there hasn't been too much to talk about. Thankfully, we've had a minor resurgence in destination demand this past week, which I think certainly warrants some comment today. The major reason for the renewed desi interest from Pakistan has to do with the inclement weather experienced in the Punjab and the connotations that this may have for the final crop yield and quality yet to be harvested. Many still believe that the Pakistan desi crop will be between 450 to 500,000 tonnes this year, but this weather has raised some serious question marks about the final outcome. Consequently, we've seen Australian desi prices rally $40 over the past 3 days for both old and new crop. And the market is deliberating whether this rally is going to be a short-term or a long-term sustained rally. It's been very quiet on the faba bean front, with Egypt quite content to absorb the large stocks that they've imported over these last 2 months. And of course, they're also getting ready to receive their own domestic crop, which I believe is now being harvested. Prices remain static as there are very limited stocks held by exporters in Australia, and only those with a strong compulsion to sell will sell at tradable levels. While the rest will probably be content to store and hold onto the stocks until June, July shipment, if necessary. Small volumes of nipper lentils have traded around the $460 Chittagong level, but again, this is against limited buyer and seller interest. If green munbeans are your thing, there's bugger all crop in Australia to market this year, so consequently prices are extremely high and are currently offered around that $1,100 US dollars FOB for manufacturing quality. Now, from a general planting perspective in Australia, we're fast approaching Anzac Day, that is the 25th of April, which is has long been considered the magical date at which Australia commences its planting program in earnest. And while Queensland and northern New South Wales has received good rain over these past 2 weeks, soil moisture conditions are still considered to be less than ideal, and good rain in May will be critical to ensure all crops get away to a good start. I understand it's a similar situation in the Baltics where their planting program is just about completed, but they too will also be looking for good follow-up rain in May. Well, that's it for this week. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy Easter, and I look forward to catching up with you again next time. Please remember, if you do have any feedback, comments or inquiries, I'd love to hear them. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.